Well, good the fuck morning to you. Yeah, no, it's like 11:30 at night, and the sky looks really wonky because we just had a dust storm pass through. Tonight, I am here with everybody's favorite KGB agent. The Russian has graced me with his presence. And we were sitting here bullshitting on what I was going to rant about tonight, and then two idiots walked up. These two guys walk up to us. Now, granted, he's an ex-cab driver, I'm a cab driver. These guys have a GPS in hand and ask us, "Hey man, how do you get to this bar?" That way.
On this side of the street.
Oh, okay. So, tonight is going to be how technology is making you stupid.
Youngsters?
Youngsters, oldsters, doesn't matter. Technology makes you stupid. And apparently there's an orgy on Mill again. Anyway.
Without loop.
That's just all kinds of scary. Anyway. Yay. So, I haven't heard many stories in the news lately. They were big about 4 or 5 years ago. Of people driving into incoming traffic, driving into lakes, driving into buildings or off bridges, because that's where the GPS told them to turn. Now, any driver worth his salt, me and the Russian included, don't like using GPS.
I do, but don't listen.
You used not to, because we actually want to know where the fuck we're going. And if I'm too busy looking at a screen to tell me when to turn or where I'm going, I'm not paying attention to my surroundings. Here, let me use your lighter, mine's dead. But, and much, you know, I can understand, although I find it stupid, I can still understand how people nowadays cannot read a map. I get it. We don't use maps. When's the last time you pulled over into a rest area when you were driving through somewhere and said, "You know what, I need to grab a map"? You don't. I know how to read a map. I don't know if the Russian knows how to read a map. Was that taught in KGB Evil Secret Agent School? That was the lesson after Moose and Squirrel, wasn't it? Anyway. GPS is extremely simple. It tells you where to go. It shows you where to go. And now Google Maps does this thing that when you arrive at an address, it pulls up the street view picture of it just to make sure you're at the same spot. Hold on, Lurch, I'm reading. Yeah. My point is, yes, the idea of a cell phone, yes, the idea of any form of technology is to make your life more convenient. That's the key word. Convenient. You still need to know how to read a map, because when you pull up Google Maps, guess what you're looking at? A map! Come on, guys. Not that hard. Not that hard. How do you botch something that badly? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What else about idiots and technology?
What else?
Yeah, what? Who did you think I was talking to? Your car? You're not Michael Knight. That's not fucking Kid. I was talking to you. The Russian proposes this topic and then has nothing to bring to the conversation.
Nothing yet.
Huh?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet?
Well, actually, here. The actual people who does the mapping find the better ways to get around the city. Don't go like, "Oh, this way is faster. Let's go through these 3 lights instead of 1 light." No, 1 light is better. Second of all, do mapping better, because sometimes map will get you to the alley, not the fucking street. How do you have to turn? And I had it happen before.
Okay, goes back to pay attention to where the fuck you're going.
Yeah. Especially at night, you know, slow down and look around like, oh, what's in that
Now,
street?
in a city as large as Phoenix, you know, this wouldn't work in my small town of Hammond, Louisiana, but in a city as large as Phoenix, there's multiple ways to get to the same place. The entire city's laid out on a grid. So there's multiple ways you could take to get someplace. When somebody hops in my cab, I go, well, you want the fast way or the cheap way? And they kind of look at me and go, how are they not the same? Well, the fast way usually involves using the freeway, and that's a couple of miles out of the way, but you're running at a higher rate of speed, so you get there quicker. The cheap way is taking the surface streets and the first direct line there, but you gotta wait at fucking stoplights and all that shit. What drives me nuts is these people that have the GPS in the windshield. They're looking at it. And it tells them you gotta turn in a mile, mile and a half, you know, half a mile, whatever. And they're all the way in the fast lane. So when your GPS says, get off on exit blah, 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 they're cutting off 4 lanes of traffic. Well, my GPS told me I had to turn here. That's not an excuse.
You have to prepare for that.
Other things. You know, and it used to be this argument was very prominent. Now, not so much because we do have autonomous vehicles. However, cruise control does not mean the car is going to steer for you.
Yep.
Yes, I understand there are LiDAR-guided cruise controls out there in higher-end Mercedes and Volvos that will brake for you and speed up for you, this, that, and everything else. They're not going to turn the goddamn car. There's a lady that wrecked her, you know, $100,000 RV because she set the cruise control, got up and decided to make a cup of coffee. She thought the fucking RV was going to drive itself because it's on cruise control. It's not how that shit works. Although there are a lot of weird nuances that we all do. I'm guilty of a few of these that somehow help us be better drivers. One, and I don't know if the Russian does this because the Russian is perfect KGB agent. But say you're looking for an address. You know you're on the right street, but you're trying to find the house number. So you turn the radio down. I'm guilty of that because I go everywhere with my radio at a soothing 1 billion decibels. But why? Why do we do that? I would like to think because it helps us concentrate, but it doesn't help you see any better unless you've got, you know, 415s in the trunk and your vision is shaking. But we all do it. Every single one of us do it.
Yep.
Even the Russian is faulty. You are faulty. You must return to KGB training area.
That's how they trained us there.
That's how they train you there?
That's how they trained us.
That's how they train you there. With moose and squirrel. And vodka.
Vodka.
Vodka!
Fucking you.
Vodka! Otherwise known as rot gut.
Burns good.
Burns good.
That's good.
It's good for 2 things, killing brain cells and degreasing engines, right? It is very, very bright out tonight. I don't know why. I understand, but the lights are brighter on my camera tonight than they usually are, because if I move my head, you know, then suddenly it's light. I'm blinding all of you fuckers. Ha! But stupid shit like that. You know, you're driving down the highway. You're on highway speed. Why is it, and I'm guilty of this, why is it, instead of paying attention to the signs and staying in a lane, say, you know, speed limit 70 miles an hour and, you know, I'm doing 95, but say the speed limit 70 miles an hour, and you know we have to get off in a half a mile. The exit is right there. But yet we have to go around the slow motherfucker in front of us.
I'm guilty of that too.
You know how many exits I've passed because of that? And am I the only person that gets behind somebody who's driving like an idiot, or driving like a grandma, or driving like they're constipated up to their fucking eyeballs? And when I go past them, am I the only one that has to look over just to verify that they look as stupid as they drive?
Nope, you're not the only one.
I really thought I was the only one that did that.
No, you're not the only one.
Because I've always got to look and go, really? Am I the only one that yells at my windshield? Somebody cuts me off, or somebody doesn't use a blinker, or somebody does a stupid move. I'm sitting there, screaming, "You cocksucking, cum guzzling, sperm burping duck fucker" at my windshield.
Nope, not the only one.
But we all do
Even
it.
when I have passengers.
Now, I don't do it when I have passengers.
Well, I don't do badly. I'm like, you retarded.
I'll mutter some French words under my breath,
Yeah.
but I don't scream at the windshield.
No,
I tend to do that more often when there's nobody else in the vehicle with me.
Yeah, I do that when I'm by myself, but when I'm with passengers, I'll control myself.
There's no controlling KGB.
Yes, there is. They call the president.
I'm still wondering when you guys start wearing like the Spetsnaz blue and white striped shirt and the red pants. I'm gonna buy you that for your birthday, and you're gonna have to wear it out when we go out one night.
Fucking A.
Before you leave.
No. Do buy it before. So I do it for Halloween.
You do it for Halloween? There you go.
Halloween, yes.
I don't know how I'm going to scrape up the money together. I guess when I start working at FedEx, I'm dragging you to a tattoo parlor and we're getting the hammer and sickle tattooed on your chest. Nah, it's going to be on your man tit, man.
Ah!
Deal with it.
I have to shave it over here now.
Okay. You don't even got to shave it. Just take your shirt off. We'll duct tape that shit off real quick fast like in a hurry for you.
Sorry, the topic just changed.
Big bag of Russian, and I'm making him cry like a pansy.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm
gonna turn you into a man-o'-lantern.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No, you're not. You're gonna be strapped to the chair. I'm gonna turn you into the man-o'-lantern from the 40-year-old virgin. One on each man tit and one right across the stomach.
It hurts to think about it. Ow!
And then I'm gonna pay the man for your tattoo, and I'm gonna leave. I want a good hour head start.
I know where you live.
You know the apartment complex I live in. You don't know which unit.
You told me.
Bring it on. I'll just throw potatoes at you. Go turn these into vodka. Come back after. Can you tell that my night crew just loves me? Can you feel the love between us?
Fuck you.
No, you didn't do it right. What's my 3 favorite words?
Fuck you, Jake.
Thank you. Anyway, we got slightly off topic here this evening.
Back to the topping.
Back to the topping?
Topping.
Topping?
Shut up. Oh, excuse my my accent.
Accent? Accent has nothing to do with the actual wrong choice of words. Topping is something you put on a pizza, ice cream, or sexual desire. Topic is something you discuss or write a paper on. Oh God, he's stroking himself.
Whatever. Keep going.
Another thing that technology seems to be dumbing people down for, and I say this a lot in my reviews, is backup cameras. They're making people lazy. They don't use their mirrors anymore. But why? You need to see what's around you.
They don't turn their head.
No, they don't turn their head. Their head's fucking stuck. When I drive, my head's constantly on a swivel because I want to know what's going on around me. Most people just...
Radio.
They don't even fuck around with the radio controls anymore. They do everything on their goddamn phone.
Sure, they have steering wheel for that, the controls over there.
But use your mirrors. But if you're really unsure, you always do the GOAL method. What's GOAL stand for? Get out and look. Just don't leave the fucker in gear.
Yeah, I'll probably a good choice.
That's really all I got for tonight. Is just stop being stupid on the road and stop being stupid when you have a cell phone in your hand. Anything you'd like to add, Mother Russia?
I'll keep going, whatever. You're not going to be done with it.
No, I'm done. That's all I had for the night. Really? You threw a topic at me to rant about, and I had 30 seconds to prepare for it. I'm sorry if I didn't exactly do my homework.
Well,
Ah, the joys of hosting a live show.
The homework. Well, it's not just the GPS. I mean, seriously. Okay, here. Turn.
Oh Lord, he wants me to turn it on him.
Whenever, for example, it's just an example, that happened to me many times. Especially.
Now we're gonna know about erectile dysfunction.
Especially you girls. Whenever you're getting to somebody's car and you just say, hi, how you doing? And the cab drivers or whatever just try and talk to you like, how's your day? To make his night interesting or not fall asleep. You just sit there on your phone. And don't talk, don't do anything. Yeah, I understand you want to be left alone, whatever. But also, get off your phone. Talk to people. Don't be just looking at the shit.
That happens a lot in restaurants and bars too.
Yeah,
Used to be you go to a restaurant or a bar to hang out with people, talk to people. Now you go into a restaurant and bar and everybody's this deep in their fucking cell phone. What's going on in Facebook world? Trying to climb into their phone. How when the night crew used to go out to dinner and breakfast, we piled all our phones up on the table.
Yep.
We put one on lit, watching GIFs with sound just to have something to laugh at, but the rest of them got turned off, thrown on the fucking table. It won't hurt if you talk to people.
No, some people will they'll get butthurt about it, like, oh, you said such a thing, you offend me. Shut
All
the
you social
fuck up and fucking talk to him, or go to a bar and drink it about it. I had to let it out.
You had to let it out?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you had to let it out. Do you feel better now?
No, there's still stupid people out there.
Well, the only way stupidity will ever be cured is mass extinction of the human race.
Most of the race.
Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. You guys have fun. I'm gonna go try and calm the Russian down before he drinks way too much vodka and starts eating people.
Don't get me into my trunk. I won't get my shit out.
We live in a city where people open carry AR-15s on their back, pistols on their side, and what does the Russian walk around with? Protection, a fucking machete. That's all the proof I need that he is KGB trained. You guys have a good night.